Most men lose respect long before they ever realize it, not because they are weak, but because they leak pieces of themselves in public through anger, impatience, ego, noise, and a desperate hunger to be seen. The world watches silently, weighing a man by moments he never thought mattered. In Stoic philosophy, the disciplined man stands apart, calm, while the masses collapse into impulse. And if you want respect, real respect, you must understand this truth. A man destroys his presence by the things he does openly. Today we go into the 8 things a man should never do in public if he wants respect. In the modern world, most men behave as if their public actions are invisible. They treat every environment like a private room, forgetting one simple law. People never forget what you reveal about yourself when you think no one is paying attention. Stoicism teaches that your external behavior is a mirror of your internal state. If your mind is undisciplined, your actions will betray you. And once you lose respect, especially as a man, it rarely returns. Every gesture, every expression, every reaction becomes a message. You are either signaling composure or exposing fragility. You are either showing strength or leaking insecurity. Today we will dissect 8 rules, 8 non-negotiable codes that define a man who commands quiet respect. Each one is simple, but not easy. Yet mastering them will change the way the world responds to you without you saying a single word. Number 1, never raise your voice in public. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best answer to anger is silence." A man who raises his voice in public is not displaying strength, he is broadcasting a lack of internal control. When you shout, argue loudly, or let irritation spill through your tone, people do not see passion, they see instability. Respect is built through calm command, not noise. Psychologically, the louder a man becomes, the smaller he appears. Stoicism teaches that disorder within creates disorder without. When you react loudly, you surrender the frame, giving your power to whoever triggered you. The disciplined man does the opposite. He lowers his voice, he chooses stillness, he speaks slowly, and the room adjusts to him. Power is felt most when expressed least. The man who controls his tone controls the situation. The man who protects his calm protects his authority. And the truth is simple. A quiet man is feared, a loud man is dismissed. Number 2, never complain or seek sympathy publicly. Seneca said, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." The Stoics understood something modern men forget. Complaining is a public confession of helplessness. When you vent your frustrations loudly, seek pity, or look for validation from strangers, you train the world to view you as weak. Respect flows toward the man who carries his struggles privately and solves them silently. Complaining destroys mystery, drains authority, and reveals insecurity. A Stoic man embraces hardship like weight training for the soul. He lets pain refine him, not define him. He speaks of challenges only when there is a purpose, not for attention, not for comfort, but for clarity. The man who never begs for sympathy is the man people trust in a crisis. The world respects the one who bleeds quietly and rises without applause. Number 3, never show jealousy or insecurity in public. Epictetus said, "No person is free who is not master of himself." Jealousy is the opposite of mastery. When you glare at another man's success, question your worth because of someone else's presence, or display insecurity in front of others, you reveal cracks in your foundation. Respect evaporates the moment a man becomes visibly threatened. Public insecurity signals that you are competing where you should be observing. Stoicism teaches that comparison is a trap that chains the mind to things outside your control. A disciplined man stands firm, unmoved by the accomplishments or attractiveness of others. He acknowledges strength without feeling diminished. He praises excellence without feeling replaced. The ideal man walks into a room anchored, shoulders relaxed, eyes steady, energy calm. His value is internal, not borrowed from the reactions of others. And the truth is, iron. A man who is secure in himself competes with no one and is respected by everyone. Number 4, never brag or seek attention. Seneca wrote, "It is a great thing know the season for speech and the season for silence." Men who brag in public expose the emptiness they are trying to fill. Boasting about money, achievements, status, or women does not elevate you. It announces your need to be admired. Respect is never earned through self-promotion. People naturally distrust the man who talks too much about himself. Stoicism teaches that virtue is proven through action, not words. The ideal man moves quietly, letting his discipline speak louder than his mouth. He does not list his accomplishments, he lives them. He does not shout his value, he embodies it. In a world addicted to attention, silence has become a signal of power. A man who carries himself with calm presence commands the room without demanding it. Remember this: the moment you start advertising your greatness, you downgrade it. Number 5. Never lose emotional control in public. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Losing emotional control, slamming objects, crying explosively, panicking, or letting despair swallow you in public shatters the perception of inner strength. Humans instinctively respect those who remain composed under pressure. Losing control signals that your emotions dominate you. Stoicism teaches that mastery of the mind is the highest form of power. A disciplined man knows how to breathe through chaos, how to steady his expression, how to maintain unshakable posture even when storms rage inside him. The ideal man feels deeply but reveals selectively. His face remains calm, his actions deliberate, his presence stable. It is not about suppressing emotion, it is about directing it. Power is not the absence of feeling, it is the governance of feeling, and the truth is sharp. Any man can feel, but only a Stoic can remain unbroken. Number 6. Never gossip, mock, or belittle others. Epictetus said, "If it does not concern you, do not say anything about it." Gossip is the sport of insecure men. Mockery is the mask of hidden inferiority. When you speak negatively about others in public, you do not damage them, you damage yourself. People quickly learn that the man who slanders others will eventually slander them too. Stoicism teaches that dignity is measured by what you refuse to say. A disciplined man stays out of petty conversations. He does not involve himself in drama, judgment, or low-quality talk. He speaks with purpose or remains silent. The ideal man elevates the room through restraint, not noise. His respect comes from refusing to participate in ugliness. True strength is shown not through tearing others down, but through rising above smallness. A sharp truth: a man who gossips is forgotten, a man who stays silent is remembered. Number 7. Never chase validation publicly. Seneca wrote, "He who is everywhere is nowhere." The man who constantly seeks approval, refreshing his phone, adjusting his behavior to impress strangers, fishing for compliments, scatters his identity. Public validation seeking exposes neediness, and neediness kills respect. Stoicism teaches that a man must anchor himself internally, not externally. Validation is borrowed energy. Self-respect is earned energy. The ideal man moves with self-contained certainty. His posture, voice, and decisions are shaped by principle, not applause. He does not perform for attention. He lives by a code. And the quiet truth is this: the world trusts the man who is not controlled by it. Number 8. Never display desperation in love, money, or status. Marcus Aurelius said, "A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions." Desperation, whether chasing a woman, begging for wealth, or forcing status, reveals a man who has lost command of himself. The moment you publicly chase something, you signal that you believe it is above you. Stoic philosophy teaches detachment. Pursue, but never cling. Act, but never beg. The ideal man is calm in his desires. His ambition is disciplined, not frantic. His attraction is controlled, not needy. His pursuit of success is steady, not desperate. He moves with the energy of someone who already contains value, not someone pleading for it. And the truth in the end: respect is not built through force, noise, or dominance. It is built through discipline, through the small, silent actions that reveal a man's character before he ever speaks. These 8 rules are not about perfection. They are about mastery. Mastery of your tone, mastery of your reactions, mastery of your desires, mastery of your inner world. Stoic philosophy teaches that the external world bends to the man who governs his internal life. When you refuse to lose your composure, you become immovable. When you refuse to chase, you become magnetic. When you refuse to reveal weakness publicly, you become trusted by others and respected by yourself. Strength is not loud. Confidence is not performative. Respect is not requested, it is recognized. The world watches how a man carries himself when no one is supposed to be watching. And the truth is timeless. A man who controls himself controls his fate. Stay grounded, stay calm, and walk your path with quiet confidence.